This question says 76,402 divided by 12. 12 is a two-digit number, so I'm going to start by looking at the first two digits to see if 12 goes into 76. It does, but you might not be sure how many times, so you can use estimating to help. 12 is close to 10, 76 is close to 80, so 10 would go into 80 8 times, but 12 is a little bit higher than that, and I know 12 times 5 is 60, so I'm going to start by guessing 6 times. In order to check, I'll have to say 6 times 2 makes 12. I write the 2 down and then carry the 1. 6 times 1 is 6, plus the 1 I carried is 7. So 12 times 6 is 72. When I subtract those two numbers, I'll know if I'm correct if the remainder is less than 12. In this case, the remainder is 4, which is less than 12, so I have guessed correctly. Next, bring down the 4 in the hundreds column. So I'm asking myself, how many times does 12 go into 44? I know that 12 and 2 times 2 is 24, and double that would be 48, so it doesn't go in 4 times, but it goes in at least 2. So I'm going to guess 3 times. To check, say 3 times 2 is 6, and 3 times 1 is 3, so it makes 36. Subtract those two numbers. Again, the number I get as a remainder should be less than 12. If it is, I've done my multiplication correctly. This time I got a remainder of 8, so I was correct in saying that 12 goes into 44 3 times. Bring down the 0 in the tens column to have 80. 12 goes into 80 6 times. I'm basing this on the fact that I've already multiplied by 12 and found out the answer was 72. The difference between 72 and 80 is only 8 numbers, so 12 doesn't go into 80 an additional time. Again, 2 times 6 is 12, and carry the 1. 6 times 1 is 6, plus 1 is 7. When I subtract those two numbers, I have a remainder of 8, which is less than 12, so I'm free to go on to the final digit in my ones column. Twelve goes into 82. Again, I'm basing this on the fact that 12 times 6 is 72. 82 is only 10 more than 72. It's not a whole group of 12 more. So again, I'm going to guess 6, and I know now that makes 72. When I subtract those two numbers, I'm left with 10. 10 is less than 12, so I'm done. I'll write the 10 as a remainder of 10. In the future, we'll look at decimals and how to do long division with remainders, but for now, we're just going to leave it as a remainder of 10.